Greetings, GISD community. This is Dr. Stewart with our Student Spotlight. This is a very exciting Student Spotlight for us because this is the first one of the year. With me this morning, I have Luca Franco, kindergartner, and I have Braley Harris, first grader. How are y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. Thank you all for being here. With that being said, let's jump right into our questions. All right, let's get to know a little bit about you both. And I'll start with you, Braley. Tell us your name and what grade you're in.
I'm in first grade and my name is Braley.
Braley what?
Braley Joe Harris.
Okay. Thank you, Braley. Luca?
I'm in kindergarten and my name is Luca Franco.
Thank you. So, as we talk about, thank you for introducing yourself. Now let's talk about your families. Tell us about your mom, dad, brothers, sisters. I'll start with you, Luca.
I don't have a brother, I have a sister, and I have a mom and dad.
Okay. Your mom and dad? And your mom and dad are kind of special. Where do your mom and dad work at?
My mom works here and my dad works at high school.
At high school. Awesome. And Braley, what about yourself? Tell us about your family.
My mom is a hairdresser and I like the way she cuts people's hair. And my brother goes here and I know he might learn really good.
Okay. So mom's a hairdresser and you like the way she cuts people's hair? Think she can cut Dr. Stewart's hair?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you all have any pets? Braley, let's start with you. You got any pets at home?
A dog and it's a French bulldog named Braley.
Okay.
And Myrtle. Myrtle's a pug.
Okay. So you have a pug and an English bulldog.
A French bulldog.
French bulldog. Okay. Luca, what about yourself? Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have two pets and my dog, her name is Lulu, and my other dog, her name is Zero.
Awesome. 2 dogs. Thank you both for sharing. So kind of going back to when we talked about our family, I know with my mom and my dad, they always had these little sayings that, things that they always said to either encourage you or to keep you focused. What is something that your mom or dad always says to you?
No, don't touch that.
No, don't touch that? Luca, what about yourself?
They love me a lot.
That they love you a lot? That's always good to hear. All right, so now we're in the 5th week of school. It's hard to believe that, that we're already 5 weeks in. But let's go back to the summer. What was your favorite part of the summer? And did you do anything fun? Luke, I'll start with you.
I went to Corpus Christi.
You went to Corpus Christi? Did you like it? See, Dr. Stewart went to school. I went to school down by Corpus Christi. I loved Corpus Christi.
When Corpus Christi, I saw a lot of jellyfishes.
A lot of jellyfish?
And I went to an aquarium.
Okay.
But the jellyfishes were like a lot. And then one of the friends saw the tiger jellyfish.
The tiger jellyfish? Oh, man. Awesome. Braley?
Went to the water park.
Went to the water park? Okay. You like to swim? Okay. Good. If you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Braley, I'll start with you.
Strawberry because I like the texture of them.
Luca?
Pasta.
Pasta. Why pasta?
Because I love pasta a lot.
You like pasta? Okay. All right. So now, TV shows. What is your favorite TV show and what do you like about it? Luca?
I like the Three Caballeros.
Okay. And what do you like about it?
It's because Panchito and Donald Duck and Jose.
Okay. Is it funny?
Yeah, because Panchito has to do a toro with a red blanket.
Okay. Well, thank you. Braley, what is your favorite TV show and what do you like about it?
A Bradley because I like her family.
Okay. Like her family. Why do you like her family?
Because they're always together.
They're always together? It's nothing like a family that stays together. Okay. So now let's think about it. Now let's shift gears, everybody. outside of school now, okay, what is something that you like to do in your free time? Braley, I'll start with you.
Watching TV and swimming.
Watching TV and swimming? Okay. Luca?
Playing the Switch and playing with my daddy.
All right. Now, speaking of talents, we talked about food, we talked about, things you did in the summer. Now let's talk about special talents. Do any of you have any special talents? And if you do, what are they? Braley, I'll start with you.
I'm good at that flip phone in the water.
You love water, huh? There's nothing wrong with that. Luca?
I'm good at soccer.
You good at soccer? Okay. Well, you ought to be good at soccer because I heard your dad was a really, really good soccer player back in the day. I heard he was really, really good. Okay. So, Luca, I'm going to go back to you. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Freeze.
To freeze? You turn people to ice? Okay. Braley?
Mine would be to fly.
To fly? Why fly?
So I can fly anywhere in the country.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, now, let's really shift gears. Now, let's talk a little bit about school, okay? On the first day of school, how were you feeling? Were you nervous or excited? Luke, I started with you.
Excited.
Why were you excited?
Because I have a lot of friends.
You have a lot of friends? So a lot of our students were looking forward to that first day of school so they could see their friends they hadn't seen all summer, but also to see their teachers, both current and past. So thank you for sharing. Braley?
I was excited to go to school.
You're excited? Why were you excited?
Because I can learn and I can meet new friends.
That is awesome. Thank you, Braley. So, what is your favorite thing about coming to school? And Brady, you just kind of talked about that. When you think about coming back to school, what's your favorite thing about school?
Learning how to read.
Reading is one of our key pillars in our strategic plan. That's one of our things that we have dedicated and committed ourselves and resources to, as far as making sure that our youngsters, i.e. yourselves, our little people, as I call you, are able to read. So I'm glad to hear you say that. Luca, what about yourself? What's your favorite thing about coming to school?
Playing at recess.
Playing at recess? Okay. Do you play any? Do you do anything in particular? Do you like go on the swings, or do you like to run around?
I like to run around.
Like to run around? All right. So Braley, what is your favorite subject to learn at school and why?
To read.
Love to read. Why do you like to read?
Because I like books.
Like books? Like that creative, it kind of takes you get to go different places, creative worlds and reading. Awesome. I like it. Luca, what's your favorite subject and why?
Science.
Science? Why science?
Because we get to do experiments.
You get to do experiments? Okay. You know what Dr. Stewart's favorite subject was?
What?
Was math. I loved working with numbers. So math, even to this day, math is still my favorite subject, and I also taught math. All right, so now, flipping the page on this, so what's the hardest thing for you about school? What's the hardest thing about school for you?
Nothing yet.
Nothing? So, brother, you got this thing whipped, huh? All right. Luca, what's the hardest thing about school for you?
The work.
The work? Okay. What about the work? Just getting used to having homework? Yeah. And understand this, Luca, as you get older, you get more homework. That's how they help you to learn and help prepare you for your careers once you graduate high school. It prepares you for college, but also could prepare you for the real world, as I tell our older kids. Okay? So now let's talk about goals and the future. Braley, what are you looking forward to most this year? This is your last year here at Edison. You're getting ready to transition to Chalmers next year. What are you looking forward to most this year?
Learn how to read.
Learning how to read? Okay. Luca?
I learning how to play with math.
You learn how to play and do math? Okay. So, Luca, I'm going to go back to you. Is there somewhere you really want to go? It can be anywhere in the world. Where would that place be?
Back to Corpus Christi.
Back to Corpus Christi? You must have really enjoyed Corpus. You enjoyed the jellyfish and... Okay. Well, Braley, what about yourself? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? And why?
Hawaii. And my mom's taking me next weekend.
Hawaii? Oh, man, lucky you.
We'll get to swim with pigs.
You get to swim with pigs?
And stingrays, but I'm scared that they might sting me.
But there was a volcano.
There are volcanoes in Hawaii. Well, awesome. Sounds like you two have done your homework. So we went to Corpus Christi in Hawaii. So now, this question here is way, way down the line. But believe it or not, it'll be here before you know it. And that question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? So when you become an adult, what do you want to be? Luke, I'll start with you.
A coach like my dad.
You want to be a coach like your dad? Well, I can tell you, Luca, I have a job for you right now. Okay? So you make sure when you grow up and you get all your credentials, you look Dr. Stewart up and I have a job for you, okay? Braley, what about yourself?
I want to be a teacher so it can help kids learn and make them not feel left out.
That is awesome. That is awesome, Braley. And you also, I got jobs for both of you right now, okay? So when you all get big and go through your education programs, you make sure you look Dr. Stewart up, all right? All right, Luca and Braley, this is the part of the interview where you all get to ask me a question. I can't tell you both enough how thankful I am for, number one, for you being here this morning, and number two, being able to learn a little bit more about you both as I ask you all of these questions. So now is an opportunity for you to ask me a question. So I'm going to start with Braley. Braley, do you have any questions for Dr. Stewart this morning?
How long did it take you to go to school to be a doctor?
That's a great question. You know, of course, I went my traditional 4 years in college, and I got my bachelor's degree from Texas A&M at Kingsville. Beyond that, I got into a master's program. I did a master's program. It took me 2 years in my master's program to get my master's from Prairie View A&M University. And then I got into my doctorate program. My doctorate program lasted 3 years, and that was through Stephen F. Austin University. So I did 4 years in college for my bachelor's, I did 2 years for my master's, and I did 3 years for my doctorate. So total, that's 4 plus 2 plus 3. So that's 9 years. So I was in school 9 years to earn my doctorate degree and to earn the title of Dr. Stewart. So Luca, do you have any questions for me this morning?
Do you know about silicons?
Silicons? I do not. Tell me about them.
They were alive when the dinosaurs were alive, but scientists thought they were all extinct, but one was alive on the coast of Africa.
Oh, wow. Wow. Man, that's some good information. Now I'm going to have to go look that up, okay? Well, thank you for sharing that. I've learned something new today. They say you should always learn at least one new thing every day, and I just learned something new. So now, my job now is to go back and do some research on silicons. Okay?
Silicons are where dinosaurs were alive and they would swim the ocean.
Okay. So I take it you both have been studying this in school. So now I got to go back and do my study.
But they would eat people.
They would eat people? Oh, wow.
But they're really big.
They would eat real dinosaurs too.
Well, that sounds like a pretty big and mean fish.
Dinosaurs already died.
Okay.
They would eat replicons.
Okay. Well, like I said, I got to go back and do my homework on silicons. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. GISD community, Mr. Luca Franco and Braley Harris, star students here at Edison Elementary School.